Okay, so I'm here with Catherine. Catherine, are you homeless right now?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not homeless.
Um, what are you doing out here on 27th Ave?
I had gotten kidnapped and beaten up, and they held me for over a year. And I was told not to come into this neighborhood, and I came in the neighborhood, and that's what happened to me. And I met bad people for the first time in my life.
Yeah. Do you work out here on the track?
I've been working out here.
For how long?
About a year, less than a year, about a year. It's rough. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. I wouldn't suggest it to any youth at all. I would suggest going to school, staying in school. And that's my plan. I'm gonna go back to school, and I'm gonna get a CNA, so I don't have to be out here anymore. And drugs aren't good either.
How did you get into the lifestyle?
I'm a topless dancer, and I've always been a topless dancer. And when I'd gotten kidnapped, they took my car apart, and I couldn't drive out of the neighborhood. And I just started working on the streets. I started asking for if anybody would want a private dance. And then I started asking like that. And then I learned like the way, how to make a little money to survive.
Do you work with anybody, or are you independent?
No, I'm independent. I'm independent. Trying to get back to my family.
Are you originally from out here, from Arizona?
Yes, from Arizona.
What part of Arizona?
Paradise Valley.
Okay.
Paradise Valley. This is a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, it is. This is actually one of the worst neighborhoods out here in Phoenix. We're on 27th Avenue and Northern, just for those that don't know. Does your family know about your current situation?
No, they don't. I haven't been able to get to them. They live in Sedona, so I'm trying to get the money to get my car fixed to get up there. But the bad people took it apart, and I don't know exactly what they did to make it not run.
Yeah.
I gotta find out. But I've slowly gotten a phone, and it's getting on my feet. But it's not a job to get on your feet. It's not nothing out here is good. No.
There's a lot of drug use out here.
There's a lot of drug use. Dangerous people.
Do you do any drugs?
Yes, I do. I do the blue pill.
Okay.
I'm trying to get off it. I'm scared I'll die because a lot of people have died on it, and I'm scared to die, and I don't want to die. So I'm trying to quit doing it. I had an injury to my neck, so I started it, and it was really dumb of me. My injury was pretty bad, but now I'm addicted to it, and I'm trying to get off of it. It's very hard. I'm cutting down each day, doing less, until I can get off of it. And
how did you get introduced to the blues?
There was a man smoking it, and I was told to go over there, and he would help me with my pain. And I went over there, and he had me smoke it, and my pain went away. But then I find out months later that it's a really dangerous drug.
Yeah.
And a lot of people die on it. The death rate is like 29% or something. It's really high. A lot of people die on it. So I'm trying my best. It's so hard to put it down and not smoke it when you become addicted to it. it's easy to cut down each day. I'm hoping that I'll have success with that. I've quit drugs in the past by, when I was on drugs before, I cut down each day until I was off of them. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do it with this too.
Have you ever been to rehab before?
Yes.
You've done the program?
Yes, I've done the program. Yes.
And what made you go back to?
It was pain. I gotten run over by a truck at Dunlap in the freeway. And I had a fracture to my neck, and it was really hard holding my neck up. I was in a lot of pain holding my neck up. And somebody had told me to go over to this man.
Yeah.
That he would help me, and I took one hit of it, and I couldn't feel my neck. It's Percocet, fentanyl, and that's what's in the pill, the blue,
how
the
many
blue
blues
pill.
do you do a day?
I'm down to about one or two. I was smoking probably 5, and down to 1 or 2. I'm hoping to be off of them a week, maybe a week, but I pray for a week. I didn't take the initiative to quit until about a week ago. I said, I gotta quit. I can't keep doing this. I can't.
Do you have any kids or anything like that?
Yeah, I have a 30-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
And he lives up north with my parents. I haven't gotten to them. I was told not to come into this neighborhood, and even when I met this person, it was a new acquaintance, I questioned it in my head to come to, and I went against my intuition. My intuition told me no, and I went against it, and I got beat up. And I guess they're people of this neighborhood. There's a gang in this neighborhood, and they're hard to get away from. They kind of have me right now still until I can get my car running and get out of this neighborhood. I'm stuck amongst those people.
And where's your car at right now?
It's on Diana Street. It's in front of the house that I was kidnapped in and beaten in. It's in front of that house. They took it apart and it's still in front of it. I haven't been able to get a hold of my family to tell them what happened, so they can help me out of the situation. They would be shocked. I've never seen anything like it out here.
How dangerous is it out here?
It's very dangerous. It's your life every day, every night. It's extremely dangerous. It's bad. I think I've seen the worst people ever in my life here.
How do you get the courage to do the dates when you actually get the dates?
Well, it's not having money, needing money. It's, I've always liked men. I've always liked dancing for men, but that's very discreet, and it's a nice environment where everybody's nice, and there's no bad behavior. And out here, it's you name it.
And how many dates would you do? Like, how many of them do you do a day?
Well, it depends. Usually, like if I just want to survive, then I'll just do 1 or 2. But like that's to buy food, you know. And I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes, but I smoke cigarettes right now, and you know, those are $5, and then you know, food and
what kind of men
the pill
pick you up?
drugs cost money. The pill costs money. That pill's $7.
And what are the kind of men that pick you up? Are they married men, single men, young,
there's
old?
Married men, young, old.
What about like what race or ethnicities? Is it everybody?
I would say black, the black race I don't get into a car, but I learned from. I'm not prejudiced, but
And
it's always that race that is dangerous.
is that because of past experiences with them? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't prejudiced at all, and I had so many bad incidences with them. I just said it's not worth my life. I'm not getting in the car.
But everybody does pick you up. Mexican, white,
Yes.
black, Asian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Mexicans are the most beautiful race, most beautiful people.
And do you plan to go back to dancing or anything like that?
Dancing, yes. I want to get back in the bar. That's the easy life. There's bad girls that do bad things in that business.
Yeah.
There are, but I stay away from them, and I just live a good life and hang out with good men and have a good life. But there are a lot of bad girls in that business that do drugs for no other reason but to do drugs and aren't good to people.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
CNA. I think I'm going to be successful and go to school.
Yeah.
I'm with an organization right now that helps you get off the street and get into school or something. So I'm working with them. They got me. I'm staying with a man right now that lives in the neighborhood, and he doesn't go in his house. He lives in the backyard and on the side of his house. His mom had passed away, and he's afraid to go in the house. He used to live in the house with her. So I'm staying on the side of his house with him, and with him and his girlfriend, and I give him a little money, and the people, the homeless organization that I joined, you apply for housing, and because I had a bad incident that happened to me, I got approved for an apartment. So, because I had a trailer that I was living in, and I never made it home to my trailer one night. It was a nicer trailer. My parents bought it for me. They have a lot of money. My dad's a retired police officer, and my mom's a retired word processor. And they bought me a trailer, and I was living out of that, but I never made it home one night when I came into this neighborhood, and they didn't make it out.
If your family gets to see this interview, what would you want to say to them?
Come find me. A bad situation happened to me. I met somebody that was dangerous, and they had me beaten up, and I'm still the same daughter, but I had something bad happen to me, and I need help getting out of this situation. I need my family. I'd seen them right before I went missing. I'd seen them. I was seeing them every day. And they need to know that I didn't go off in the deep end or anything. I had something bad happen to me, and something you just don't think about that would happen to you. The people didn't like. I came from money, and they didn't like a rich girl in their neighborhood. They didn't like a rich girl, and they beat me up. They knocked my teeth out. I had a perfect smile. I had braces, and I was very pretty. And they beat me up. And I didn't tell anybody where I was. So there's no trace on where I was, where I went that night.
How old are you right now?
50.
50?
I turned 50 March 2nd.
March 2nd?
Yeah, I turned 50. Yeah, I never thought I'd be out on the streets doing this for a living. I was so, I crawled out the window of the room that they beat me up in, and I didn't know where to go. I I tried to make it back to my trailer, but my trailer went abandoned. The DMV said my trailer went abandoned after I didn't make it home to it. The trailer park manager claimed it, and the minivan is still in my name. But and the car I drove is in my name, of course. The car I drove that night is a Ford Fusion. That's in my name. But
Well, thank you for the interview.
yeah, thank you.
If I see you like in a couple of months, or
Hopefully I'll be in school.
can I do the update with you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hopefully
thank
I'll
you.
be in school.
Hopefully
I'll
you're
be
doing
in
way
school.
better than this.
Yeah,
Well,
it's dangerous out here.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for the interview.
Yes.